pretty good looking.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to the labs. You're my first visitors. Right. Well, kind of. You'd actually be turning your building into an alternate dimension, so it won't really exist anymore. What can I do for you boys? Tear a hole in the fabric of existence and bring the elder gods back to this dimensional plane. What can I do for you boys?
How's the afterlife treating you, Mrs. Mama Bosco?
That's Dr. Momma Bosco. I spent the summer getting my PhD online, bridging the trans-dimensional gap to return spirits to their corporeal form. My master's was in funny cat pictures. Oh, it's not all bad. I'm getting better at apparating, and now I don't leave a trail of ectoplasmic slime behind every time I leave the room. But I'll be glad when I finish my dimensional destabilizer and get my body back. I miss touching things. Yes, well, he was always a special boy. He sent a few postcards. He and that Bluster Blaster machine finally made it to Las Vegas. He said he's got a system. Plus $15 billion left over from the money that some idiots gave him for his inventions. Yeah, it came through on the news alert. Something about sharing alien technology and ending all poverty and disease on Earth, right? I'm sure he's fine. I'm even gonna ask him if he can help me finish my dimensional destabilizer. You two don't trust anybody, do you?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what are you trying to pull?
Just wait till he helps me with my inventions. Then you'll see he's not such a bad guy. Psychic powers? It's probably a melon-sized deadly tumor. Well, it could be mind worms, of course. But I don't want to be alarmist. Most likely it's the deadly tumor. Oh, it's Max. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, then. Could you, have him stand a little farther away from my machines, though? Well, probably not. If he's careful and only uses them responsibly.
And what if it's Max?
Well, he'll overwork his brain so much that it catches fire and explodes. Thanks for saying so, but it needs work. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find abandoned real estate in Manhattan that's not already haunted?
It is a dyer's market.
I had to start reading the exorcism listings in the paper just to find a lead on this place.
Why didn't you just set up your lab in the inconvenience store?
Not everything happens on your street, Sam. Besides, that place isn't zoned for mixed-use haunting. They've got guys from the city coming by every day to evict me from this place. Only way to get rid of them is by making the walls bleed. I don't know. Some things science can't explain. If you're asking why he's here, he's been pestering me to be my research assistant or something. Not if I can get this destabilizer working. I never hired him. Only you can see me, huh? How many fingers am I holding up? Thanks for getting rid of those gorillas, Sam and Max. They came in and took over the place, right after I told him about my dimensional destabilizer. I'm pretty sure he was trying to keep anybody from using my inventions against him. Nope. He just told his guards to make sure nobody found out about my inventions. It opens a temporary gateway between one dimension and the next, which can pull someone from the spirit world into the real world.
Or from the real world to an interdimensional prison?
I suppose so. Do you think that's what Skunkape was trying to keep people from finding? Well, it's worth a try. I built a remote control so you can open the gateway anywhere. It'll only stay open a few minutes, so you've got to make sure you do it right. Anybody holding something tuned to the alternate dimension will get sucked right in. You just have to find Skunkape and open up the gateway. If he's holding anything tuned to that dimension, he'll get sucked right in. The remote control for it is right over there. That's the one. Make sure you don't press it before you really need to, because you only get one chance. I detected a spike in antimatter radiation, so I locked onto the signal from your homing beacon and reversed the polarity of the dimensional stabilization field to intercept.
Yeah.
How can I help, Sam and Max?
How are we going to stop Skunkape now?
Unless you could make another penal zone somewhere else.
I smell a convoluted plan coming on.
Before I made the destabilizer, I was working on a dimensional rift generator. It doesn't open a gateway to another dimension, it actually creates another dimension. Only problem is, you'll have to find a nexus of ley lines somewhere for it to work. A place where the border between reality and nonsense has broken down. You just plug it in and press the pedal. After that, it works just like the destabilizer. If Skunkape is wearing that homing beacon, he'll get pulled into the new dimension. The trick is finding enough power for it.
Do you have any more of those power cores lying around?
No, I never did get that back. But even so, it would have taken 100 of those things to give enough power to a dimensional rift generator. It's over there, with the other inventions that are a deadly radiation hazard. Well, kind of. You'd actually be turning your building into an alternate dimension, so it won't really exist anymore. Just make sure you don't turn it on until you've got that homing beacon on General Skunkape. Yes! Thanks for the rescue, boys!
Mama Bosco, what happened to you?
I don't know. I was looking into all these rampaging Sam clones when all of a sudden my spirit started pinballing through all sorts of nightmarish heck dimensions. If your seance hadn't anchored me to this plane of existence, I might never have found my way home.
Oh dear.
Good. Now maybe we can get to the bottom of this mess. Can it wait? I'm very busy trying to figure out where all these Sams came from. Fine. Same as you two. I'm trying to find out who's behind all these clones. No, but knowing him, he's probably being scammed by some 2-bit gold digger. Yes? That's horrible. Someone must have snuck into my lab and stolen all my cloning equipment. Well, whoever wanted an army of Sam clones, obviously. No, not really.
Hey, Sam, when are you gonna finally screw up the courage to ask me out for a date, you foxy piece of man meat?
What? I didn't... Oh, I get it. Very funny, guys.
Come on, Sam, give me some of your sweet, sweet loving.
I'm ignoring you. If anyone ever finds out I was hired to build those clone tanks, I'm done for. I don't know. All I know is, a few months ago, an anonymous donor wired me $1 bajillion in exchange for a few hundred of my experimental cloning tanks. I knew it was shady, but times are tough for a single dead mother with a money-hemorrhaging research lab. So I took the gig and looked the other way. We only spoke over the phone. He had a creepy, high-pitched voice. Aside from the squeaky voice, no. Oh, and he paid me in cash. Really old cash. Well, there should be a biometric override built into all of my clone control centers. But my handprint is the only one that can activate the override. That's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it'll have to be a perfect clone with 100% of my DNA. Only this... As far as I know, this is the only remaining sample of my DNA in the world. And even this is only 99% complete. You'll either have to find some more or get some DNA from one of my family members so I can do a splice job.
No.
Sure. Good luck finding any, though. No. First, you have to find some more Bosco DNA to fill in the gaps in the sample. I sent Harry over to Arlington to dig some up. He says it came from a lock of my hair. I prefer not to think about it. Really? Hold it up for me so I can read it. $20,000? Roscoe Bosco, what sort of hustle have you gotten yourself into?
Hey, this letter's practically swimming in Bosco's saliva. Could it be used to fill out your missing DNA?
That might work. Yeah, sure, give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Don't worry, I only need about 1% of it. I'll just splice out the crazier parts, I suppose. Want to give it a whirl? Now, I haven't had a chance to calibrate the navigational controls, so you'll have to figure them out for yourself. You did it!
Yeah!
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living. All right, fellas, open her up. Well, what do you think?
Considering how much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard or a beer.
So, Mama B,
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones. Now that I have a body again, I just can't wait to get my hands on a sweet, juicy cheeseburger.
Oh, I think I just went through puberty again. Look out, world! I'm back, I'm bad, and I'm violating the laws of nature!
hey, Mama B, wanna be...
You know it, baby.
Ah,
unwitting scientific dupe to...
Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
The master will take your toys and...
Sorry, I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves. You guys go on ahead and give that master a knee to the groin for me. Getting dog hair all up in my cloning tanks. Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools!
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation. I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening about 3 meters wide.
3 meters? That would be...
She used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to lunch.
Sorry, Sam. If this is going to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here. That's a good start, but you're going to need 5 more people. A scuba diver, a veterinarian, a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Did somebody call me?
Looks like you've got your team, Sam. Now go out there and get Max to eat you. That sounded better in my head than out loud. Any luck yet, Sam? Don't worry about that, Sam. Just concentrate on getting Max to eat you. With Sybil and Dr. Norrington's help, you boys will be back to stopping crimes and wasting my time before you know it. He's probably still full after eating the Bronx last night. He's bound to come looking on our street any second now. I converted everything over to biodiesel in case of emergency. There's a big vat of vegetable oil on the roof. Max has been leaving this part of town alone mostly. We're safe as long as we stay awake.
Boarding school seemed to think everything was off.
For the time being, anyway. I'm playing a recording on a super ultrasonic frequency that keeps them away.
What recording is it?
I can see you!
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension. So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so. See anything familiar? We have got to see this. For, science. A rooster laying an egg. Besides, J. Edgar Hoover's ghost is a real drag. It's mindworms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mindworms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it! I detected a spike in psychic energy coming from the monster. Is everyone okay?
We appear to be in some sort of game room.
You are not...
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrant. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not? Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet. Did you mean to do that? Or would you like to keep controlling Max? Keep me updated, Sam. Are you going to keep controlling Max?
You...
Not now, clone. I'm busy here. Sam, you have to get out now. The maintrons will impact in 4 minutes. Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference sequence. Oh, who am I trying to kid? I'm making all this up as I go along. Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tank, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as new.
Great, Dr. Mama Bosco. Let's do it.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old. I don't doubt it, Sam, but it's gotta be fresh to work with my machines. Didn't you pick up anything that whole time you were inside his body?
Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with...
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes. That should do it.
Welcome back, little buddy.
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam. Super Ball, come back!